We've made it to Oaxaca in southern Mexico. It's a bustling city with a lot to offer, such as the widest tree in the world, if you're into that sort of thing. But really, we're here to take it slow for a few days and get a few things done. After all, this isn't a trip, this is a way of life. Our journey takes us from our last video as we climb some of Mexico's highest volcanoes. Now we are driving south, what is common for us, the slow mountain pass that takes us away from the main highways. We're headed for Oaxaca, which is a city that is known for its colorful markets, amazing food, stunning natural landscapes, and is also one of the most ethically diverse states in Mexico.
Yeah, this is it. This is home for this weekend.
Yeah, this is it, El Rancho RV Park. Let's see how we get into this place now.
Knock knock.
El Rancho RV Park is a huge hub for overlanders in southern Mexico, and we feel right at home in and amongst over a dozen other travelers here, some of which are spending a lot of time here, even months.
We've been on the road for so long now. It was finally time for us to just stop, take a little break, and have a bunch of stuff done. We're going to make a list so that we make sure that we do not forget anything we have to do, but also we're going to make sure that we enjoy the city and that we enjoy this beautiful campground.
Lists. We love our lists. We wrote down everything we need to accomplish while we're here. And first thing up, we are treating ourselves a bit here. We are receiving some packages that we ordered from the internet.
I wonder what's in this box.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say.
It could be a boat. I don't know, let's find out. So we needed a couple things while traveling, and this was a safe place to send it to. Obviously a really cool park, lots of travelers, secure. So yeah, let's just get to it, see what we bought. Amazon, right? It's like Christmas. Oh, what's this? This is for our broken awning that we've broken twice and only used it 3 times. So we got spare parts 1, and when it happens again, we have more. Now this is more of a personal item, but it's for us as well. Another piece of kit that I should have bought before we left. Some bags of air. Oh wait, no. This little box. So what we have here are batteries for our camera. 2 spare batteries plus an external charger. We've only had the 1 battery in the camera since I bought it, and the battery seems to be deteriorating. So we got some more. It's great, especially when you're on a long hike or 2 days or 3 days, battery dies. Then what do you do? And then obviously we have one more thing. I wonder what's in here.
No idea.
And that brings us to our next item. Set up the Starlink.
Mount. And we've got our dishy. Right on. And that's the router. Wow. Where are we gonna put this? Where are we gonna put this? Where are we gonna put this?
You would think we would kind of figure that out before we buy it. But
We did not figure it out. We're just like, we need this, we're buying it. And we did.
And after playing around the app, it was an easy process.
So we got dishy all set up. It was really simple. Really simple process. Only took about 10-15 minutes, not even. It started doing its rotating thing. Yeah, the only issue is it comes with this massive cord about 40 meters long. Why on earth does it need to be that long? Now please excuse the mess as we are doing stuff right now today. But yeah, dishy's all set up. Now we just got to figure out where to put it when we're on the move. This is not going to be easy.
Next up is laundry, something that everyone, including us, have to deal with. El Rancho only has one small washing machine, which makes having to do multiple loads difficult, especially if more than one person has stuff to do. Also, no dryer, but every day it's just so hot that it doesn't even matter. Fourth on the list is fix the rear lights, but we didn't do this, so let's just move on to the next one. Something we actually did accomplish though was fixing their awning on the Fourwheelcamper.
So what we got here, where it broke the first time, was these two brackets, the black plastic brackets. That broke before we left on this trip. And then in Agua Verde, it broke again. The bottom pieces though. So we're replacing the old plastic that broke, and hopefully we don't have to do it ever again. Those are our culprits. Broken.
It breaks easily, but it's also easy to fix. Just hammer in the new corner brackets, tighten it down, and voila, sun protection back at 100%. And last up on the list, minus the one we skipped earlier, is a deep clean of the camper. We are taking just about everything out of the camper to give it the first extremely thorough clean in months.
It is a bit of a mess right now, but we are doing the deep clean. Travis is taking everything out of the drawers, and we've got our cleaning station right here. So I'm gonna clean all this out, give it back to him, and then he's going to put it back into the clean drawers.
We work pretty good as a team, and the process goes smooth. Overlanding is many things. It's exploring the backcountry. It's seeing interesting places, but it's also this, stopping for a few days to do chores.
Okay, we finally cleaned the camper. It wasn't too bad with both of us working on it, so that's done now.
What about the last point on the list?
Yeah, it'll get done next day.
Let's just get rid of that.
So it's currently midday here in Oaxaca. It's about 35 degrees at least.
So hot.
But this place comes with a pool.
Oh, thank God it does.
So let's go chill in that. And it's covered too, so that's great.
We got pretty lucky with this place. Only 300 peso per night, and with a shaded pool in which to spend as long as you want in.
We are on our way to Oaxaca City.
Yeah, we got off real early. Didn't even have a coffee yet.
Oh, dangerous. And today we are taking the bus. So we're taking the bus for the very first time in Mexico.
See how that goes.
I think it's gonna be fine.
Our first experience in a colectivo was awesome. Not only did we not have to drive into the center of a town with our house, it probably cost less than the fuel we'd use to get there. We went straight for the city center and went to the main square, which is usually where most of the interesting things happen. Our time there may not have been the greatest as we walk around. The most amount of beggars we have ever seen approach us every other minute. But it's a big city, so we move on and see what other sights there are. We see people walking around with cold chocolate beverages, and I feel like I must have one. Also, it reminds me of Tim Hortons.
Look at that. Try it.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Very chocolatey.
No way.
I also managed a special new purchase while in town.
No,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
You got a lovely new hat. Look at that.
You like my new hat?
Yeah.
Just call me Panama Jack.
Oaxaca is a nice city. Certainly one of the nicer big cities we have visited. It is also the beginning of Semana Santa here in Mexico, which is one of the busiest weeks in the entire country, as it is a 2-week religious holiday celebration. The streets are packed, and the churches are overflowing, and everyone is making and selling religious items on the side of the road, which we aren't totally sure of the purpose. But it's also midday and the sun is hot. Time to cut our losses and get back to camp. We are now in the east end of Oaxaca, visiting Santa Maria del Tule.
El Tule, with the widest tree in the back. This is the widest tree of the world.
This tree is known as a Montezuma cypress, and it is the widest tree in the world. It is estimated to be over 1,400 years old, and that brings it back to the time when the Mayan civilization was flourishing. Tule is not a large town, with only one small square and a few thousand residents, but is known for its food markets that we would eat at multiple times at our stay. However, the highlight has to be the freshly prepared sushi and maki rolls at a rather nondescript location.
So we have this soy sauce, special sauce from Mexico. I guess they kind of put spices in it and jalapenos, and it's a really interesting take on soy sauce for your sushi. It's really good though.
Can't believe it's already time to leave this paradise. This was by far the best campground we have ever stayed at.
Yep.
I wish we could live here, but
It's expensive.
gotta go back on the road. Bye pool. Bye pool. Bye. I don't want to go.
So travelers previous to this campsite have all put their personal stickers on this fridge. So I'm assuming it's okay. We have ours. That's what we're gonna do too. Right next to our friends, Opus on the Move.
Leaving our favorite campsite of our travels is not easy, but necessary as we can't stay here forever, unlike some people here it seems. We are headed now for our campsite for the night, to prepare to be at one of the top tourist destinations first thing in the morning. Again, in the normal fashion, we are headed there via a mountain pass, and not the main highway. Our campsite, just a pull-off, but away from prying eyes, and only minutes from our stop in the morning. If you ask us what feels like home, you might get some conflicting answers. Of course, we'll always feel at home with our family, back in our home countries, but also this random spot, in a new place, in a foreign country, also feels like home. A life on the road isn't for everyone. But maybe if you don't fit in with the norm, you fit in with the nomads, like us.
Hierve el Agua.
That's how it's said.
Get our tickets. Find a parking spot.
I think we can find parking anywhere.
Early in the morning. Everybody's got to wake up still.
Nobody here.
Just us.
Hierve el Agua is one of the spots we've had on our map for a long time. It's 7 a.m. and there's no crowd yet. To keep the ideas you've had in your head about the places you want to visit in Mexico, you need to be the first one there. We found that out quickly. This place offers us amazing views, a calmness and tranquility that we haven't had in a while, and great cinematography. Truly a magical place.
check out this frozen waterfall.
Mexico is truly amazing.
Travis saw these step of stairs all the way down, and he is the smart one. He decided that that is just not great to walk it all the way up again soon in the sunshine. But Martha and we are just very curious about how these waterfalls look from down there. So let's go. Now this is what I wanted to see. Just check out how these waterfalls made these beautiful rocks. It must be millions of years old. It is so impressive. And I'm also glad that I just made it in time to not have full sunshine on this right now. So I better hurry back up before it gets way too hot.
Stick to your goals, follow your dreams, and take a few chances. It was scary for us, and to be honest, it still is. But we managed to figure out what we want to define us. What do you want to define you? Next time on Just Trav'lin, we are finally in the amazing state of Chiapas. We are in the city of San Cristobal for the final days of Semana Santa. We finally get the chance to swim in cenotes and visit some ancient ruins. Some of the greatest waterfalls we've ever seen appear before us. We stay at the best free campsite since our time in Baja. All on the next episode of Just Trav'lin.
It's a perfect fit.
That's at least one thing of the Starlink that we found a spot for.
Yeah, one thing. The smallest thing.